Good, appropriate time of the day to you, friends and enemies. I am Richard, and this is LMTDTMFFR, or, say it with me now, limited time offer, no vowels. How are you all today? I imagine you're doing far better than any of the people who are in Sherlock Holmes vs. Jack the Ripper, because not only do you have access to some degree of medicine, you also no fear of being attacked by Jack the Ripper. Also, no fear of meeting Sherlock Holmes, which would be, quite a thing to happen, as they're a fictional character. I mean, I would not like to do that. That would prove that I was fictional as well, or that possibly the laws of reality no longer hold up. I don't think anybody would want that. Still, having said that, let's go and meet Sherlock Holmes. Are you gonna pop up on the screen? He said, waiting for it to catch up. There we go. That's awesome. So, let's load up the game that we were on. Yay, indeed. How are you doing? Are you okay there? Steam still murder? Are you feeling better after your not so good news over the weekend? Unsurprising. Right, we had just cobbled together. You missed your little buddy. Yeah. Well, I mean, thoughts going out to you. But I hope they are, chasing mice, etc., as much as they can. The other cats are jockeying for position for you. Well, at least you know somebody loves you. You have proof of it now. We had just built this ladder to go into this gas-filled house to retrieve, I think it's silver that has been deposited here by a nasty scallywag who stole stuff. Then we're going to give it to them, and then they're going to give us the location of a Dr. Tumblety, who may or may not be Jack the Ripper. Let's climb this ladder and work out. I have done one stream of this previously.
Make much difference, but I'll be able to inspect the room for a few seconds.
So, about 2 odd hours into it, we've had the first couple of murders we have investigated on Tuesday.
Someone left here in a hurry, presumably because of the gas leak.
Yeah, look at all that food that they've just left lying around on here.
The leak must have been sudden. Even the animals didn't have time to escape.
Yes, I'm sure this will be a lovely stream to even the animals. Oh, there's a dead rat on the table. I see. Right, yes. Yes, I'm sure, as I was saying, I'm sure this will be a lovely stream for you to watch as you nod off. I mean, who else doesn't want... What is this that we can pick up over here? A blowtorch?
Small torch, a useful tool for opening safes, I would assume, but the gas bottle is empty.
I wouldn't use it in a gas-filled room. Alright, well, here's something else.
The leak must have been sudden. Even the animals didn't have time to escape.
Oh, alright, okay. I mean, yes, I wouldn't exactly...
I need something.
You need something? Well, I don't know what this is. Alright, let's go into first-person view and see... No, let's look at this dead rat.
Sudden. Even the animals didn't have time to escape.
Yes! You're going to say that every time. That's great. Alright, now let's go into first-person and see what this is. Oh, okay, so this is where the gas is coming from, and we'll have some sort of pipe puzzle if I can open this. What do I need? Is it locked? Yes. Wow. Can't really see that, but there's a lock there. Let's do something incredibly stupid, eh? Let's try burning the lock off with this torch.
I need something.
Nope, can't do that. Alright, okay. Oh, pieces of pipe. Yes, I had forgotten we had pieces of pipe that we'd found. Alright, well, let's go back to third person view and look over here. Oh, maybe there's something in the coat? No. That doesn't look like it's usable. Okay. Somebody slept here. There's a hat. There's a coat. There we go. We had to look in there, I seem to recall, for...
This iron bar will help me.
Oh, okay. An iron bar. Well, I'm glad your powers of deduction have reasoned that an iron bar, come on, over here, will allow you to pry open this lock. Yes, that's what we're going to do. Yes, look at that strength. Merely by leaning down a tiny bit.
Here. The satchel is behind these pipes. This explains why the thug wanted someone who knew about gas. He must have hidden it there in great haste and broke the pipes in the process.
Alright, well, I have all of these pipes. Let's just try using them on here. Oh, yeah, down here.
The satchel seems to be quite stuck. I don't think I can get it out without passing out. For good. I need a more suitable mask. The kind used by tanners would do nicely.
The kind used by tanners? Alright, well, let's have a look at the items and see what we have here. Alright, we have a perfume atomizer that we made, a blowtorch, the wet cloth that we're wearing. I don't suppose I can mix all of these together, can I? No? Okay. A jewel. Rusted iron dishes. I don't think any of these look like they make a good mask. I guess if you put the perfume atomizer in with the blowtorch, I mean, you could unscrew the top and use it at the bottle. Can we do that? No. Okay. That is not going to help. So let us try using... Oh! Oh my god, what?
The satchel seems to be quite stuck.
Alright.
I don't think I can get it out without passing out. For good. I need a more suitable mask. The kind used by tanners would do nicely.
Alright, hold on one second. Let's walk away from here and go over here and stare at this corner. And then turn around and come back. Nope. Something has gone wrong with the graphics. And you can see that it is now back. Huh. Alright, well. Alright. Let's have a quick look around here and see if we can see anything. Otherwise, we'll step out and try and find a tanner's mask from somewhere. No. I will press space. That will show us all the things. No. Back to the first person view. Anybody? No? Okay. Well, looks like we need to step outside. Yep, there we go. Outside. And go and talk to a tanner somewhere. Do you know where I can get a tanner's mask, my good man?
How is your investigation going, Mr. Holmes?
Tanner's mask, indeed.
I'll be needing a mask of the sort tanners use. Do you know where...
Go check in the little lane across from the clinic. At the cobbler's, perhaps.
Ah, yes, of course. The cobbler
Thank
that
you,
we
and goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr.
commissioned
Holmes.
to make false legs. That is indeed where we could go. So off we will head. On our way, passing by all of these people who won't know who we are because of our great disguise. Oh, look. There's a thing that I can't remember the name of that I'm talking about. A horse and carriage here. There isn't usually one there. Oh, this isn't one of those Sherlock games where you can use the horse and carriage to fast travel to places. Never mind. Drive on, my good cabby. We need to go down that road there. Oh, hello there, lady. Do you have something exciting to say?
Pardon me, but can you give me some information?
Come, please. It's quick and it don't cost much. And I'm cold.
That is not the advertisement you think it is. And I'm not actually coming with you to follow you. I just need to go down this alleyway. Oh no. More people drinking their lives away or praying for things. Or begging, I guess they were actually. Cool, blimey, governor. This is a right mess and no mistake. Oh. I, the great Sherlock Holmes, will half walk down this alley before I turn and then immediately walk towards the way out of the alley. Alright, here's the clinic. You can tell it's a clinic because it says dispensary across the top rather than saying clinic, you know, as you would expect it to say. And then down here we have the cobblers. Now, you've never met me before, because Dr. Watson was the one doing all the work. So whatever do I have to do for you to prove I'm a good person?
How do, sir?
Hello. I'm sorry to say, but I'm closing.
This man seems wary. I must find a way to win his confidence.
You realise you're saying that out loud, right?
How do,
right.
sir?
Hello. I'm sorry to say, but I'm closing.
This man seems wary. I must find a way to win his confidence.
Oh, no, that's what I wanted to look at. I mean, I could give you a jewel, but I don't see how that's winning his confidence, but alright, let's try that.
How do, sir?
Hello. I'm sorry to say, but I'm closing.
Alright. No, but look, I have the option to say jewel. This isn't winning his confidence so much as buying his silence or some such.
I am here because I found this.
Abraham's beard. The son of one of my neighbors was beaten in the street a few weeks ago and it was stolen from him. If you would give it to me, I promise to return it to him and get you a reward.
Money doesn't interest me.
Who are you, sir? And what do you want from me?
Man,
I'm
that's
a
an
friend of
impressively
Dr.
solid
Watson's.
beard.
You know him, don't you?
In that case, welcome. Dr. Watson is a great man, and I would be pleased to help one of his friends.
Good, okay. I don't know why the jewel... I'm not sure how I would have worked out that the jewel did it, other than doing the traditional point-and-click thing of use every object on person. I just got lucky. It could have been the things. The rusted iron pots. But okay, tell me about a tanner's mask.
And perhaps even tan it yourself. I believe tanners wear special masks to protect themselves from the toxic emissions given off by the vats used to soak the leather. I have a gas leak to fix, and I won't survive without something effective to protect myself with.
Go see my cousin Abraham, who has a pet shop a little further down the road. Tell him that Isaac sent you. That's me.
As you can tell from my accent, I am obviously a
I'll be
working
off now.
class
My regards to
gas
Dr. Watson.
person. Yes. Okay, so a little way down the road, you say, to the pet shop. So is that a little way down this alley? Or along the main road? Well, let's go down this alley and find out, shall we? Yeah, there we go. It's got the same name, Solomovich.
This is a pet shop.
Exotic animals, yes. Well, I suppose that's a parrot, so that would be an exotic animal.
This is a pet shop.
Yes, I know. That's... Can we see a dead parrot? An ex-parrot? Oh dear. No? Oh, a raccoon? A snake? A raccoon, a snake, and some birds. Alright, okay. Well, hello there, person. Wish to talk to you.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
A pet shop boy. He's more a pet shop man, I think. The symbol is Jewish on there, is it? I wasn't paying any attention to the symbol on the jewel. Thank you for clarifying for me. Do you have a mask? Good day, pet shop person. I wish to wear a mask. Do you have any?
You must be Abraham Solomovich. I came on behalf of your cousin, Isaac. He said that you might be able to help me. I need a good mask to protect me from gas emissions so I can repair a leak.
Yes, it should help you. But I let it drop into the big snake cage, and they are very dangerous beasts. I don't know how to retrieve it.
But you must be equipped to deal with these creatures safely, surely.
Of course, but I broke my hook. It should be over there. If you succeed in getting that beast from its cage, you will be doing me a great favor.
I broke the thing that I would usually use in my day-to-day work as a pet shop owner. But you know what? I haven't done anything to try and fix it in weeks because, as you can see, I'm a crappy pet shop owner. Oh, what have we got up there? Hello. What are you?
This cage must do to hold the snake.
Oh, well that's not quite what I was looking at. Oh, no. I was going to say a pug in a clug, but it's... Oh. Oh. And there's a hook.
I have the broken hook. I can repair it, but I'll need some materials. Perhaps I'll find some material at Isaac's that will be of use.
At Isaac's? Alright, we can go over there. Cage, cage, exit. Another one. Well, let's not open the other one, but let's have a look over here. Hello there. You look weird when you look straight on at you for some reason.
This cage must do to hold the snake.
Oh.
This cage must do to hold the snake.
Oh, so we're going to have to find the right size of cage or something. We're going to
Perhaps I'll find some
Goldilocks it.
material at Isaac's that will be of use.
What video card am I running? Whichever one came with this. I think it's a GTX 270 or 2070. I would have to exit and look at things to work it out. Hello, my good friend.
I need a few items for your cousin Abraham. May I borrow them for you?
Of course. You're welcome.
May I borrow them for you? Well, alright. Oh, there's a thing. Right there, beside the door.
This should do the trick.
Alright. Well, let us see if we can combine these items. A metal shank with a hook. Iron shank and hook for snake. Is that successfully done? Because I would have thought it looked better than that. Cage with loose mesh, cage with tight mesh, cage with loose mesh. So I guess we want the tight meshed one. Alright. Let's go into first person view and look around and see if there's anything else. Ah, wire to hold it all together. I see. Okay. And...
This should do the trick.
hello, I'm just here to clean you out of all of these items.
This may come in handy.
Yeah, it may do. On the other hand, it may not. Thank you for complimenting my system. Yeah, okay. And somehow the tongs got used up in that attempt. There we go. Now I have a snake pole. Yes. I just bought this computer off the rack. I didn't bother to customize it or do anything else with it. Just went down to my local shop and said, that one looks pretty powerful. I will have that. Must have done that February of... Oh, whoops, we've gone too far. In there. February of 2020, I guess? Yeah, it was kind of my last big excursion before the happenings happened. Yeah? Alright.
I need something.
Oh, what? What do you need? Is it use cage?
No, I can't do that.
Alright. Well, let me look at this then. Hello?
No, I can't do that.
Alright. Well, let's use all of the cages.
This cage will do the trick.
Ah.
The mesh is small enough.
Alright, I was just using the loose mesh. When did you try to stream Minecraft on that?
There we are. Magnificent.
I mean, yes, the animation there was indeed magnificent. Alright, now give me that mask.
If I may ask, why is it you have such equipment?
I haven't always had a pet shop, my friend. I was a butcher for many years.
You're the Watson voice.
But I wasn't serious enough to be a real meat man, and I was looked down upon in the community.
Alright.
I found myself carting carcasses from the slaughterhouse, a repugnant job in which you catch vile illnesses, and it breaks you before you're out of your 30s. Thus, I had the idea to make this mask with a sort of filter, and it worked. Since then, I have quit that work, and with my little savings, I started this business. I lived through the deaths of thousands of animals. Now I am devoted to their lives. If you are interested, I could sell you a little canary, for example.
No, thank you. Let's return to the boarding house.
Indeed, Holmes. Let's do it in first-person mode as well. Why not? What a treat for us all. Well, I'm very sorry that your video was horrible. Oh, you know what? No, let's actually do it this way because I want to go past the church as well. Because I think this is the church where they heard the sounds of the bells from the... Oh, I can't go in there. Clearly, there's a gate in the way. Definitely some sort of gate there. And here too. Oh, but I can look at something here.
The Whitechapel Church. The clock is wrong.
Oh, okay. Yep. That does explain why everybody else was saying it was 5:30 rather than being 4:30. Alright. Onwards down this alley of decrepitude. Oh, well. You did get out of there quickly. Back to the gas house. Down here. And then let's see what happens if we try to first person up this ladder. Does it just fade to black? No, look at this. Oh, there we go. Hey! And the graphics have worked themselves out here. They know that this is open now. So let's try and open this. Oh, there's a compass there as well. No, not a compass. That's a temperature thing. Why is the temperature thing on... Oh, I suppose it could be pressure as well.
The satchel, rather heavy and firmly wedged. Dislodging it will take a concerted effort and is better done in a safe environment. I must repair this leak before I can get the satchel out.
Well. Alright then. Well, let us see what we can do here. Oh, right. It actually shows me where the pieces kind of need to go. This is not a problem at all. And then you, I guess... No? Is that... Oh. Oh, do you need to go on top of this? Is this where the flame goes for some reason? No?
There isn't enough gas. The pressure isn't high enough.
Oh. Alright. Why?
There isn't enough gas. The pressure isn't high enough.
Oh, okay, okay. Can I... So, can I... So there's 25.
There isn't enough gas.
No.
The pressure isn't high enough.
Can I turn these? I mean, I turned that one somehow. No, clicking in all of the random places doesn't work. Okay, I've got no other items I can use. No. I mean, I assume taking that off and trying again doesn't do anything, right? I can't rotate these items. So they have to go in the places I've put them. Oh, are you guys... No, because I can... That's 25. That's 25 as well. So I've got 4 holes with 25 on them.
The gas can escape through this nozzle.
Alright. Can I block
The
it up?
gas can escape through this nozzle.
No. Alright. The gas can presumably escape from this nozzle as well?
The gas can escape through this nozzle.
Alright, and what are you going to say when I click on this? Nothing. Alright, so... I can't close you. I clicked on you and opened you. I can't... Oh my god. So, it is right-clicking and left-clicking to turn the nozzles. Because, of course, right-click has been used for that all this way through here so far. You have no gas pressure. You have no gas pressure. You have 100, right? So you must be able to... Now, there we go, yeah. Stop, turn off, go away! How do I... Disconnect! There we go. Ah! Alright, so then... Can I...
There isn't enough gas. The pressure isn't high enough.
Right, yeah, but somehow I want to... I mean, you're sealed off now, so... The gas can still escape from here,
gas
right?
can escape through this nozzle.
Yeah. Nothing. 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 50. Alright, so... Is that it? Or can I... Oh, can I seal off that nozzle? There we go, let's try that. No? And presumably that... Oh, I haven't done this one down here. There we go, alright. Now you are all welded together.
Elementary.
Wow. Alright, okay. That took an embarrassing long time. Alright, now...
This much talked
There
about
we
satchel
go.
is very heavy and seems to contain metal dishes. I told Bluto that I wouldn't look inside, but I've little need to. It's quite obvious that it's full of silverware.
We have rusty iron dishes. Can we swap them out?
Full of crockery, the satchel makes the same noise and weighs about the same as if it were filled with silverware.
We've got stolen jewels now. Haha. Still haven't used this perfume atomizer for anything. Or at least I don't remember using it for anything. Well, never mind.
There is still gas in here. Looking at the state of this cat, it won't survive much longer if it stays here.
So we're going to pick up the cat? Alright then.
Let's go to the Wasps Nest. Let's go to the Wasps Nest.
Alright. Why did you pick up that cat? I mean, okay, I get it. Saving the life of an animal. Great. But now the cat is an inventory item. Oh. Hello. How are you?
Pardon me, but can you give me some information?
This area is shameful, don't you think?
That is again the Dr. Watson voice. Alright, I'll go to the pub, the Wasps Nest, and hand over this fake information. Fake jewels, sorry. And I don't know, come back with a cat. Oh, wait, okay, so the perspective changed there. I wasn't paying enough attention. Here is some sort of men's club. The International International Working Men's Club. Okay. Wow, I could not read that. And here we are, the Wasps Nest. It's buzzing with all the latest stuff going on in here. How many people do we reckon? 2? Nope. No customers at all. Just the barmaid and the bar...
I need something.
Yeah, okay. Okay, where's... There we go, bag of stuff. Here you are, sir. Here is your bag of stuff. At the back.
Pass the sack to me. Did you look in?
I give you my word, but it won't belong to you until you tell me where Squibby is.
Oh,
Fine. The poor idiot was taken by the peelers the other day. I don't know why some chap started to screech about it. He was the Whitechapel killer, but he ended up followed by an hysterical mob. In a flash, the bobbies had him rounded up and locked down.
Do you mean at the local police station?
Might not. But if you or the doc talk to him, tell him that about the kayak business. I'll forget our score if he rats on the yank. He'll know. Now, hand over the bag.
I say, that's all a little bit wishy-washy. I'm not sure it's worth the satchel.
Hey, don't shake it like that, moron. If you don't want to end up with a knife in the back, you'll get busy with the pipe. Got it?
Here, take it. That'll teach me for being a good Samaritan. Honestly, how rude.
are you kidding me,
I'd
Sherlock?
best be off now. Better to not be around when he opens the satchel.
Yeah. Good call. Alright, let's go to the police station then, I guess, to talk to this Squibby. But, I mean... Oh.
On this poster is written, Club for Socialist Jews, the Cradle of Liberty. Interesting.
Yes. It is.
Burner Street.
Burner Street down there. Alright. Or we're on Burner Street, I guess. Because the next bit is Whitechapel out there. Out. Come on. Away from the boarding house. Come this direction, over here. There we go. Run, Sherlock, run! Like somebody's life depended on it.
So, you little jackanapes, you want to ride on the big whirly?
I didn't click on
Another
you
day,
at all.
perhaps, Mom.
Why am I trying to get information from this person? Alright.
As a matter of fact, I would like to know if a chap I know called Squibby happens to be in this police station, and how many policemen are inside.
Information? Yes, but time is money for me, you know.
What I give you a cat?
Here are a few guineas. So, Squibby.
I'll tell you everything that I know, my ducky. Nothing. Ha! I know nothing about whether Squibby is there, and I don't give a damn. The bobbies don't whisper sweet nothings to me, like the girls in the nice places. And now get lost before I get all worked up. Hey, if you have something to offer to a lady, I could tell you a little bit more, maybe.
But you don't know anything.
I'll be back.
You do that.
The girls from the nice houses. That monster. Oh. Danny must have been referring to establishments like Miss Bella's that Watson told me about.
Don't understand. I'm going to the police thing to, ask them directly if Squibby is there.
I can't just waltz into the police station to ask if they've got Squibby locked up.
Why not?
I'll have to come up with a ploy to find out if he's actually there. Then I'll need to get the policeman to leave for just a few minutes so I can talk to the prisoner.
Alright. Well, I mean, I can offer these jewels to the lady, but that seems, excessive.
You still there, honey pie?
Apparently
I'll
not.
be back.
You do that.
I mean, Sherlock, you're meant to be a master of disguise, right? That includes your voice and accent. Yet somehow you want to use this supposedly upper-class refined accent when you're dressing as if you are a gas man. You're using the wrong vernacular at all these points. Never mind. I think it's further down here, isn't it? No, not down there, over here. I could have used the fast travel. There we go, yeah, down here. Hey, can I offer you jewels in return for distracting policemen?
I have nothing to ask.
Alright then. Oh, we're still on jewels. There we go. Let's turn off of jewels.
Good evening, Lucy. Do you remember me?
Mr. Holmes, come in. You're strangely dressed. What have you come to do in the area?
Constables have come to do constables, apparently.
I've come to ask if any of your colleagues, or perhaps even yourself, associate with any of the policemen from the local station.
Certain girls go with police officers, it's true. But Bella would be able to tell you more than me.
Alright. Goodbye.
Very well. I'll be on my way.
I don't know why I had to talk to you first, but alright. Hello.
You are a friend of Dr. Watson?
How did you
Indeed.
A
guess?
fine man, your Dr. Watson. He got me out of a damn business with one of my clients. We gave this boar a lesson to remember, and he's since gone to France, having snagged one of my best girls. But it's a break from all of her chatter. You're looking for information about the police, is that right? I can't help you there. The girls concerned are busy. And anyway, I don't have the time.
Bottles? Alright. I will ask you about bottles for some reason.
What is bothering you so much?
A client left me a case of bottles as payment. It happens all the time. I'm saddled with all this stuff. He told me that these perfumes were the latest thing, straight from Paris. Well, I'd barely smelled the first one when I nearly fainted. There might be some good ones in there, but I'd have to find out if it's really perfume, so that it won't burn the skin off my pretty girls.
Madam, I will undertake to tell you exactly which of these products are perfumes if you agree to entrust them to me for a little while. In exchange, I would like to know more about Squibby.
Yes, I know him. We've struck a deal, Mr. Holmes. I'll give you these bottles.
How fortunate I have a perfume atomizer on me. Let's look at these items. No? Wait a second. Ah, do I need to pick them up? Alright.
I will need a book to help me identify Miss Bella's perfume. I believe the bookshop on Glenworth Street, not far from Baker Street, has just reopened. Let's go and take a look.
Oh, so we need to travel to Baker Street, do we? Alright, okay. Huh. A bookshop. Alright, well where's the... There we are, map of London. Baker Street. Barnes Bookstore, we can go there directly. Let's do so. Yes! I'm going to go into first person view here. Oh, yes. Alright, let me talk to this person before I embarrass myself by saying things. Good day to you. As you can see, I am an upper-class gentleman because of my top hat.
Hello, sir.
Hello, are you the new bookseller in the neighbourhood?
Yes, my name is Barnes. You're one of my first visitors. Welcome. What are you looking for?
They're all silly puzzles. I'm looking for work, apparently.
I'm looking for work that can help me identify perfumes. A book that deals
Not
with
perfumes,
vegetation
but
and
work.
its possible
Yes.
uses in the domain, for example.
I would recommend the Encyclopedia Spartica about vegetation. It consists of a reference on the matter. This book is the most complete that there is.
Fine, I will take it.
But it's just that, I have no idea where it is. Would you believe that my predecessor classified works by their acquisition date? Nowadays, we advocate a thematic classification. However, I am getting down to the task. You aren't looking for anything concerning the history of the scripts. I'm fascinated by the subject, and I already have numerous books on the topic.
It is no doubt very interesting, but I need this book Spartica without further delay.
Fine, fine. I will try to find the acquisition date of this encyclopedia, Mr.
Holmes, Sherlock Holmes.
Ah, fantastic. You are the man for the job. Perhaps you could try to find the missing dates. That will buy you some time.
Alright, what are the dates then?
There are some dates missing?
Yes, I forgot to mention that detail. The dates were written on cardstock attached to the columns, and there was one date per section. As one goes along, you will see there is no specific order, and certain are missing. I remade the labels, but I don't know where to put them. They're there on the counter.
Are there any other details to know?
The proprietor inscribed a date every 2 years since his arrival in 1864, up until now, that is 1888. He left a note regarding his method of shelving, but I didn't understand a word. I do believe, in fact, that he was a bit mad.
Well, that
Well, I will see.
would accord with everything else that has been said. Alright, all numbers placed in the column must have different ending numbers. For example, 1886 and 1866 never would create an inconceivable disaster. The dates whose numbers added together will produce the same sum cannot be put in the same column as indicate. Makes sense. Number of dates per column 457. 454, sorry. Okay, so there's 4 on those two and 5 there. The dates whose numbers added together will produce the same sum cannot be put on the same column if they indicate the same sense. I guess that means that you couldn't have 1846 and 1864 because they would both add up to 19. Anyway, yes, I believe it has been many, many years since I played it, but Sherlock Holmes Awakening, I think it is, the Sherlock Holmes and Cthulhu one that Frogware Games did. They had this location, and there was an older gentleman who was here who had books on all the Cthulhu mythoses, which would be great to tie it back to say, hey, that is why he is mad and crazy and doing things. So let's have all of those. Didn't I just pick up one which had 1886?
I must put all of the labels back in their rightful place.
Right. Let's just double check my maths here. 8 6 is 14, 7 4 is 11, 7 8 is 15. So none of those add up to anything. Oh, you're able to swing round. That is why you're on a sort of thing. Alright. 1870. I mean, that could go there. 1888, that can't go there. 1866, that can't go there. 1882, that's 19 that adds up to. Or 10 with that, so that could go there as well. So I've got 4. Alright. Oh, and there's 2 spaces there. 864. Okay, so 1882 cannot go here. That adds up to 10. And over here, this adds up to 10. So 1882 must go over here. See, the 6 and the 4 at the end of the 1 and the 8. So 1882 has to go here. Alright. Now we've got 864. So what sign have we got that does not end with an 8, a 6, or a 4? 70, 88, or 66. Okay, so that has to be 70 here. Which means that these ones must go here. There we go, done!
There, Mr.
Simple!
Barnes, the labels are in their correct places. That should facilitate
Task
your
worthy of
classification.
Sherlock Holmes.
Have you found my book?
Yes, what luck it was to meet you. It was acquired in 1882.
I will look for it. Thank you very much. I would suggest that you organize your books quickly. I am in the habit of visiting my local bookstore at least once a week.
You are right, Mr. Holmes.
Yes, of course you are right, Mr. Holmes. I will do those things. Okay, so 1882 is over here. I keep looking down and it says, this looks like this is a silly puzzle. And it says easy beneath that. But yes, indeed, all of these look like silly puzzles. Ah, this book, which looks no different than the others, is apparently it. Here we go. Spartacus Encyclopedia. Perfume is described in a musical metaphor as having 3 sets of notes, making the harmonious center chord. The notes unfold over time, with the immediate impression of the top note leading to the deeper middle notes and the bass notes gradually appearing as the final stage. The quality of the perfume is usually assessed in terms of 3 parameters. Fragrance is the most important issue, describing essentially the smell of a perfume. It is followed by the intensity of the smell, ranging from subtle scent to overwhelming odor. Also, safety of use is important, because not all the elements of a perfume could be sound for the lady's tender skin. Alright, I mean, that last bit isn't exactly stuff that we don't know.
This
Thank you.
encyclopedia on plants and spices is just what I need to analyze these so-called perfumes. Let's return to Baker Street.
Well, can I go forwards? Yes, good. Alright, let's go outside and see how far away from Baker
Let's go
Street we
to
are.
Baker Street.
Oh, are you just going to take me there directly? Boo, I wanted to see the outside. Alright.
I will need my work table.
Oh, drag it over here then, Holmes. No, we'll go over here. Oh, we've covered over the VR that we had shot into the wall. Now we're at the work table.
I need something.
Oh, alright. Those.
Let's get to work. I must analyze these perfumes.
Okay. Aroma intensity result. Okay. Essential oil, rose nectar, lavender, oil. Who doesn't want to rub a good bit of oil just right onto their skin to attract the other people? Dog musk, foot oil, coriander oil. Alright, well. Alright. Can I pick these up? No, apparently I can't. What am I can't grab these either. I can grab these. Oh, okay, and that is green, green, green. So that is...
These shapes represent the smells at my disposal.
Well, it's got to be... These like that, but... That's the other way round.
Excellent. Now, on to the next step.
Bad, average, bad, bad. Alright, so what? Do I label it? No?
This shape represents the essence of the perfume, which I must recreate.
Which we did. Do I now recreate the next one?
This shape represents the essence of the
No.
perfume, which I must recreate.
Rose nectar. Resin oil and resin oil. Oh. So 2 lots of resin oil. And that's rose nectar. That's resin oil and that was resin oil. Okay. Would you like... No? So I can pick these up. Oh right, I just have to click on the next one. Fine. Alright. That is probably that. And then... and a smaller one? No, the height difference is too big there, so is that going to be yellow? Yeah, no, wait, is that not quite the right colour? So maybe it's foot oil instead. No, that is producing the wrong colours entirely. Is it dog musk then? Is that what we're looking at here?
Excellent. Now, on to the next step.
Alright. Average. That's not horrible. An average one. But I mean, it uses dog musk. Thank you for telling me. I was thinking of these little pieces of paper as, right, I will write down things on there. But no, that's obviously not it. What it's telling you is instead, it's a litmus piece of paper or something that you were doing in there. Okay, so yeah, that's the small one, and then just 2 of you, I guess, because you are the same height. So.
Elementary.
Ah,
Fine. I have to go to the brothel.
I would like to have seen what that said before we, you know, rushed out. But all right. There we are. There's a face in that archway above it. I guess that's a depiction of the god Zeus. At least that's what it looks like. The classical depiction. Alright, back to the brothel then. Let us leave. Let's go to the map of Whitechapel, and look, we'll just fast travel to the brothel.
Fine. I have to go to the brothel.
That's why I'm standing outside of it. Hello.
I have nothing to ask.
Oh, then don't talk to him. Oh, are you in your disguise again? You are indeed in your disguise. That's great. Morning of Sleepless Nights, Swamp Water, and Bitman 55. I'm still carrying around this cat in my pocket for some reason.
So, my dear man, have you reached a verdict?
I have distinguished the good perfumes from the bad, but even the good ones are nothing more than common sense for adolescents.
Who cares? It'll freshen up a few of my girls. Wait, there's a perfume here called Valerian. What is it?
It's not really a perfume, technically speaking, unless you like cats. It's more of a kind of medicine.
It smells strange.
Oh!
I don't really like it. Here, I can give it to you. And I have some information. Squibby is most assuredly locked up at the police station hereabouts. It would also seem that he's the one who doesn't want to come out.
Unsurprising. I assume Danny is another name for Squibby. I was saying ooh at the Valerian because we've had that mentioned before. That was Dr. Tumblety? Was it Dr. Tumblety? Or was it the guy at the clinic? The doctor at the clinic who mentioned it. Somebody mentioned it. I cannot remember who, but anyway. Alright then. I will mention Danny, who... I don't think we've used that name before.
Do you know someone by the name of Danny?
Danny? Big Danny, Nutcracker? Huh, the one who hates cats?
That's the one.
You're interested in that kind of bird? Huh, be like dipping your biscuit in a pig's trough. She's dangerous, a real cyclone. So beware. And her appearance. She claims to adore perfumes. Huh, she'd need this whole box to smell sweet.
Well, give me the Valerian.
Much to make Danny cooperate, perhaps by offering her a little gift.
Alright, so we'll offer her the gift. We'll offer her the gift of perfume. And then the cats will all be attracted to her.
Bella will help you, sir.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I wanted to talk to you to see if I could offload the cat onto you. Well, I guess it's the puzzle item that I'm going to be using next. I mean, I'd rather not throw the kitten at Danny. No, not that way. This is anything. Come on, over this direction. Ugh. Let's move slowly over towards the police station and offer you. Oh, let us open up our items and. There we go, look at that. I have made you a fabulous perfume. Now I will slowly walk my way over towards Big Danny, I guess. Oh. Look at this bustling metropolis that it is. Ah, you there. Let me select perfume. There we go. And then talk to you. I come offering a gift.
Do you remember me? Would you be kind enough to help me by telling me how many policemen are inside in exchange for this bottle of perfume?
It's definitely a real perfume. That is my opening tactic as a renowned criminologist and detective, telling you that it is real.
There ain't much in the station. It was pretty busy, but now there's only one constable, dearie.
Alright.
There we are. Now Danny has been sprayed with valerian, a scent that's irresistible to cats. I must create a diversion in the street to make the policeman come out, but I need some cats. Lots of cats. To the pet shop. I must go to the pet shop.
Well, I want to try using the cat on you for some reason, first of all.
You still there, honey pie?
No, okay.
I'll be back.
You do that.
Alright, let's fast travel to this pet shop. I don't feel like walking. Oh! What's going on here?
It's Mr. Detective. It's...
Shh, I'm undercover on a special mission. Don't blow my cover.
Aye, aye, Captain. We won't let it slip.
Now, what are you doing in this area at such an hour? You're far from home, aren't you?
Yes, how
We've
dare
gone to
you
give
be here in
birds
the
a
middle of
hand.
the day?
About his cat, you know. Downstairs round is a nasty old lady Big Danny lives. She threatens to kill Pounce's cat because she's allergic, or so she says. And it makes it cough and vomit just by seeing one.
Allergic.
Oh, that's it. She stoned Pounce and his cat yesterday, and the poor thing took off and hasn't been seen again. We've been looking for it, but nothing.
You definitely sound like very real boys, not some sort of voice effect put on somebody else, or somebody trying to do a crappy
Does that cat there
young
belong to
person.
Pounce?
But that's my Bertie!
Be careful, he is
Oh,
injured.
there we go.
Let's take him to the pet shop. We might be able to take care of him.
That's just for you. Sneezed all murder. We have named this cat just for you. I knew it was coming up and that you would be here.
Let's go to the pet shop, children.
Alright, we're at the pet shop. I wonder where I was actually meant to encounter you. Alright, in we go.
If you all go in at once, you will scare the animals. Pounce, come with me. Everyone else, stay here.
Indeed. Cats, the solution. Perhaps don't stand quite so close to either the raccoon or the snake while you have a tiny little cat there. Yes? Hello, do you remember me? I was in here earlier. I am an honest-to-goodness gas workman, definitely.
What can I do for you?
The mask. Yes, I can return the mask to you at the same
I
time.
have come to return your mask.
Ah, thank you. If you need something else, do not hesitate.
Well... Do you have any young men that I can take, please? Do you keep them up in cages somewhere?
May I present young Pounce and his cat, Bert? Poor Bert, he's been injured.
It's Big Danny who threw a cobblestone at him.
Big Danny? Danny the Jaw? The terror of the Highlands?
Oi, that's her, mister.
Alright.
You know this lady?
Lady is not the appropriate word. Fury, more likely. Danny is a night worker. Before that, she performed in a circus where she fought against men for a penny a round. It was said that she never lost a fight.
Is there anything you can do for poor Bert?
I don't know. This cat seems to be in a sorry state. I have a book on cats over there. Can you find it while I look at its wound?
Yes.
Alright. Over there. I mean, that doesn't really give me a lot to go on, is it? Ah, that must be it. Oh, and this is where we learn about Valerian or Capon's Tail, but we're 2 steps ahead of you, game. Also, there is something wrong with that cat. I think somebody has taken a drawing of a cat and then couldn't draw a cat face and has superimposed a real cat's face over their drawing. Because there's just something subtly off there. But anyway, Valerian or Capon's Tail. It has an irresistible attraction for all passing cats. The effect of its consumption on felines resembles in all ways the euphoric effects of alcohol on humans. We know that the simple fact of carrying an inch on one's person will be enough to cause even the most errant of cats to stay glued to your heels. That is not how you spell heels. That is the wrong kind of heels. Unless these cats are in some way clerics as well. Could they be? Could you have? Alright, yes. Can I play a Tabaxi cleric next time we do some D&D? I will be a cat cleric. But I will continually be summoning catnip instead. Rather than healing
this must
people.
be the cat book Abraham needs.
Yep, let's go over here. Do I have it? No, I've only got the knife and the thing, so I just need to talk to you. Ah, tiny little cat.
What can I do for you?
You can give Dr. Watson his voice back. Please.
Here is the book on cats.
Thank you, my man. I will see what I can do for this cat.
Bert the cat.
So, how is Bert doing?
He'll pull through. But he must eat, and I have no food for him here. We will need to find him some.
And where can we get some cat food?
We must find Hardiman. He sells meat for cats. It's around this time when he passes the end of the road. You might be in luck. You'll hear him from far away. He was always calling beep, beep.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Solomonovich. So, Pounds, shall we look for the cat food seller? Poor Bert has to be fed, and I might have some work for you and your friends.
Alright. Everybody listen out for beep beep. Perhaps I'm wrong. Perhaps this is the crossover. Oh no, it's meep. Well, maybe it is. Maybe we will find a roadrunner around here. No, it's got to be you standing right at the end of the thing who previously wasn't there, right? Let's see if you say beep beep.
Beep beep.
I'm going to make it blindingly obvious where you need to go. Ah, alright. Hello there, person. Standing right outside the butcher's.
Beep beep.
Or are
Good
you the
evening, sir.
butcher's?
How do? A little kebab for the cat?
You also have stolen Watson's voice. What? Why does everybody sound like Watson? Is this a side effect of Awakening or Dark Awakening or whatever it was? Sherlock Holmes versus Cthulhu. Does everybody sound like Watson now? To Sherlock. Have you actually gone mad? The great next line of the walkthrough is, "Fine Hardyman that sells cat food goes beep beep." What a great walkthrough you have found.
These little brats can't possibly all be yours.
Pardon? Oh, no, none of them.
Ah, children, they're our pride and joy. And yet,
Tell me about your kebabs, my good man.
Do cats really like kebabs?
they adore them. How many would you like?
I'll take the lot.
I beg your pardon, sir?
How much for the lot?
For £2, they're all yours, my lord.
It's a deal.
I am an
Listen
undercover.
up, my little soldiers.
Yes,
you need
ma'am.
to find all the cats in Whitechapel and lead them towards the police station. You'll be armed with delicious kebabs to entice them. Go, as quick as you can now.
God damn, Sherlock.
If my calculations are correct, the cats will be seduced by Danny's odour and will throw themselves on her. That should cause enough of a commotion to get the policeman to come out onto the street.
You are Sherlock Holmes. Could you not think of a better way of doing this than arming kids with kebabs to find cats
Come
to
on,
throw at an
Joe,
old
let
lady?
the cats alone.
But what's all this racket? Calm down. Come on, out. And make those chaps shut up.
Well now, let's see what I can do about Squibby.
I don't know. Alright, let's go into first person mode because I am... What are these? These pieces of paper. On the floor, are they? Do I need to... If I need to go around and pick all of these pieces of paper up in order to find something later on, I am not going to be happy. At least I've spotted quite a few already. Unless this is from a previous game where they had to come into this area and there were things scattered on the floor and they just haven't cleaned up those assets for some reason. Ooh. Look, there's a hovering disembodied hand here. What can
I
we
shall
do
leave
with it?
Pluto's treasure at the station. The police will know what to do with it.
Ah, okay. Yes, you're not just keeping it for yourself and sell it to buy
I shall
kebabs
leave
for
Pluto's
cats.
treasure at the station. The police will know what to do with it.
Wanted. Michael Ostrog, the dangerous criminal is searched. And somebody else with words that I can't... The dangerous criminal is searched, it says at the top again, but I cannot work out what the other one, with his fine, fine mustache, says. Alright. You want to disguise yourself as a policeman now? No? Alright, well then, I guess we can just go in the back here.
This must be the door that leads to the cells.
Oh no. it's a lock-picking puzzle. Now go in? No? Oh. Do I need to move you in the other direction? Yeah. Alright, go in that way up? No? No. Like that? Go in? I could do with understanding how this works. Alright, I get that I can rotate like that, and that appears to be like that's the extremes. The far left or the far right appears to be the only way that that loopy bit would fit into the hole. Okay, and I can't rotate my... I can't go through all of the objects that I've got. So it's not as if I can use the penknife as well here. Why are you... Stop. Yes? No? Okay. Take note of the curvature of the nail. Move the nail in the same direction as that of the curves of the nail. Alright, okay, hold on. Go back up to the top where you were. Nail. Alright, like that. Okay, you started like that, so there we are. Thank you very much for the tip. Alright, so there is the nail. Take note of it. Okay, so the first one... I assume I'm moving like this way? But where? Do I need to turn it like in the direction? So I get down to there and then I go, ah, now it's going back the other way, so... So now I need to turn it all the way down there, and then I need to turn it back the other way? No? That obviously is not it. I could do... Right. That closes it. Okay, so that doesn't help, because that just...
This must be the door that leads to the cells.
Right. But I could do with, you know, a thing which popped up here which said help. Do I now... Once I get it into a position, do I have to click somewhere else in order to, like, test it and see if the lock is working? No. 45 degrees and 90 degrees. Alright, okay. From... Alright. This way? Wow, Alright, somehow that did a thing. Thank you very much. I have no idea how... I mean, that was basically just try every position until you get it. Ah, looks like the mysterious Danny / Squibby, sorry, has disappeared from their cell. Well, never mind. Let's just turn around and leave without looking in any other directions. Excuse me, do you know where Squibby is? No, there are more bits on the floor. I'm going to have to gather those up, aren't I, and remake them in a second.
And who are you?
I've come to talk to you about Tumblety.
So you're here to kill me, are you?
Absolutely not.
Dr.
I've come on
Watson's
behalf
voice
of
as
someone
well.
you know, who told me you have some explosive news about this American. In exchange, he has settled your bill on the kayaks.
You ain't no street person, you. You're a bobby, trying to wind me up, aren't you?
Not at all. Will you agree to talk?
Not a chance. I'll give nothing away for nothing. I don't have to follow Bluto's
My
orders.
disguise was perfect.
I'm in it up to my neck. And the bobbies won't agree to keep me locked up here for the rest of my life.
You mean to say that you are here of your own accord?
Damn right. Only death awaits me out there. I was almost lynched because I was blamed for the murder of those poor girls who were chopped up like animals. The police put me here for my own safety. That's when this journalist showed up.
We encountered a journalist before.
A journalist?
I socked him once for disrespecting me down at the pub. He said I'd pay for it one day. And that day came. He said he was going to squeal to the papers about me. With my description and my tattoos and all, I was arrested at the same time the police said they'd caught the Whitechapel killer. While waiting to write the article, he started the rumour. Now the streets ain't safe for me no more.
I understand. Listen, if I find this journalist and make him promise to not write a word about you, and if I also agree to pay for you to get out of London, will you tell me everything you know about Tumblety?
You sure know how to speak to ruffians, don't you? You got yourself a deal.
What's the name of this journalist?
Bulling. Tom Bulling.
Tom Bulling? That name sounds familiar. That wouldn't be the journalist that Watson met at the Wasps Nest.
Huh?
How would
No,
I
nothing.
know?
I was
Exactly.
just thinking aloud.
Alright, goodbye.
I'll be going, Squibby.
You're right. It ain't healthy here.
Alright.
Hey, but what are you up to here, you? Off with you, and make it quick before I take you in.
Let's go to the Wasps Nest.
Really? Okay. And let's go in first person. Just because. Oh, we can't go this way. This is the end. Hello. Who are you?
I have nothing to ask.
Good. Ah, Danny's gone. What about you? Do you have nothing
Excuse
to
me,
ask?
my good man.
Leave me alone.
Alright. I will leave you alone. Instead, we will just run in this direction. Let's see if Mr. Hardiman is still there selling his meat and going beep beep. Or whether we bought out all of his meat stock and not just... Well, I suppose he was only selling kebabs and we bought all of the kebabs. Alright, man. I'm glad that you got to see whatever it was that you know was here before you went to rest your eyes. You have fun and see you Tuesday possibly, if not another time. Oh, I've gone in entirely the wrong direction, haven't I? Yep, that's the Wasp Nest. Oh well, never mind. I'm back here to see Mr. Beep Beep, and that was Hardiman. And he was standing outside a butcher and meat poulterer for S. Fletcher. I bet S. Fletcher was not all that happy with what's going on there. Huh. Alright, well, let's fast travel to the pub, seeing as I've
Let's
come
go
to
to the
entirely the
Wasps
wrong
Nest.
direction. I'm going to talk to you with your jaunty walk before we do anything
Excuse
else.
me, my good man.
Out of the way, I don't like the look of you.
Incongruous voice. Alright, into the pub.
No, if Bluto sees me, it could prove to be quite dangerous. Let's return to Baker Street to change.
Oh, okay. He'll never I sound exactly the same, but he'll never ever determine that it was me. Alright, okay, well people have changed positions. You are now cleaning the table. Tell me.
Good evening. There'll be a nice tip in it for you if you can tell me if you recently saw a journalist here.
Yes, sir. A damn nuisance, that man. And a real cad. He cursed me out something fierce for staining a book that he put down, even though it was him who was shaking so much that he soiled it with a whole lot of ale.
Oh, what was the book?
He was reading a book?
Oh, not a real book. A halfpenny rag. He put it down on the ground, and I put it in the paper bin for the stove. It should still be there if it weren't already put in the fire.
Alright, thanks.
Goodbye, miss.
At your service, me lord.
I didn't give you any money, though, even after saying I would give you money. Alright, yeah, I see that, and there's something here. What is this? Is this... Somebody pooped on the floor, and I'm just looking at it intently now. It could be, or it could be a cigarette end or something, but okay, what's this?
Some paper. Ink stains. This must be the table where Bulling writes his copy.
Oh yeah, and he's got his red ink there again. Alright, but we need to find... It's over here? No? Oh, right, there's the stove, and here's the thing. Right. Journal, Spring Heel Jack. So not Jack the Ripper, but Spring Heel Jack instead. The Boys Standard, published weekly. Now ready. Price 1 penny. Numbers 1 and 2, 24 pages. Splendidly illustrated in handsome wrapper. Spring Heel Jack, the terror of London. The history of this remarkable being has been specifically compiled for this work only by one of the best authors of the day, and our readers will find that he has undoubtedly succeeded in providing a wonderful and sensational story, every page of which is replete with details of absorbing, thrilling interest. Yes. Spring Heel Jack was, as is hinted at here, a supposed supernatural being that was going around killing things, and unlike Jack the Ripper, who was a actual person. I don't recall if there was any overlap between when the two were supposed to be operating. But yes, they were roughly the same sort of time period.
Spring-heeled Jack, a fantastical character that terrorizes the population of London. This journalist has some far from cheerful reading.
All right. Do you want to tell me anything else?
Sir?
Nope. Do you want to tell me anything?
Evening. A pint for me and have one for yourself. I'm looking for a journalist, a good client of yours. Goes by the name of Bulling. Ring any bells?
Haven't seen him for a day or two. He must be sleeping it off somewhere. Where to hide from the landlord when you owe some serious bread?
What paper does he work for?
I don't know, but I can't believe that he works at his rag, because he's always round the pub scribbling his useless papers. The last time I seen him, he spent a whole day at that table drinking and scratching away from morning till night.
37:38.
He
Okay.
finished by celebrating, and without the help of a rich chap, he would have fleeced me of a guinea.
That was Doc Watson. 37:38. So that is way before what we're doing here.
Thank you, my friend.
That's nothing.
All right. Let's try and talk to Bluto,
No,
shall
if
we?
Bluto sees me, it could prove to be quite dangerous.
But you changed, and you are a master of disguise there, Holmes. All right, so... All right. You got anything else to tell me?
Yes, sir.
No. You're just going to walk right through me. That's fine. And there's nothing... I'm just pressing space to see. There's nothing else to interact with here. So I guess we're going out to the paper?
Let's return to Baker Street. Tom Bulling isn't here, but the Baker Street irregulars should be able to track him down. Perhaps Watson will have something to tell me in the morning.
All right. We can do that. Thanks for the tip
Up
there,
at last,
Sherlock.
Holmes. Were you able to get anything from that crook at the Wasps Nest yesterday?
Not
Many
yet,
things.
but I am working on it. And yourself, Watson, what were you able to find out from your colleague about the sale of second-hand female
Aha.
parts?
Holmes? Well, actually...
Let it be, Watson. It was tiring, no doubt.
Well, as soon as I mentioned the possible existence of a black market dealing in human parts, everyone in the hospital became very tense. This silence, therefore, tells us more than anything else at this point.
However, I have trouble believing that such a peculiar dealing as that involving Annie Chapman's uterus could have gone unnoticed in the medical community, if that is indeed what happened.
Community, eh?
That's my opinion, as well as that of my old university colleague. He maintains that any form of organ trafficking would be impossible, not to mention unnecessary. However, he did tell me something rather troubling. The unexplained disappearance of several corpses from the hospital morgue. He has allowed me to investigate, provided I do so discreetly, and here is what I found, concealed in what appeared to be a secret letterbox.
Interesting, an encoded message.
Indeed, and look, the symbol of a certain well-known Spartaca encyclopedia is printed on it. Perhaps it will help in deciphering the letter.
Thank you, Watson. Are you going out again?
I promised a new patient, Captain Stenik, I'd go round to examine him. He lives nearby. I may be back before you've had a chance to decipher this mysterious message.
Maybe, but I doubt it. And I am controlling Sherlock Holmes. And you say around 1888 in Everton, North Liverpool, he allegedly appeared on the rooftops of St. Francis Xavier's Church in Salisbury Street. So, Spring Hill Jack is back, and in fashion right now. Alright, well, this is presumably where we're going to work on the decoding the letter, right beneath our dancing men.
Good. Let's decipher the encoded words in the message that Watson found at the London hospital.
Oh, okay.
The index of the Spartaca encyclopedias seems to have a connection with this letter.
Oh, well then, let's grab the Spartaca then, eh? Use this document as proof. Take me out again. I don't know what else I would use here, though. I presume these are the letters that we're trying to work out. Yeah, they go all the way up to 26, so it's a simple substitution cipher. Alright. Interesting. I guess those are... No, because that's 5, so what's that? Does that indicate a... That must indicate some sort of letter. Not letter, punctuation. Like this could be I'm, so that would be an apostrophe. Unless it's only got half of the letter, and that should be an X. Yeah, that seems more... Well, no, that doesn't seem more likely. Because look, we've got the whole of the V there.
The index of the Spartaca encyclopedias seems to have a connection with this letter.
Oh, okay, actually. Let's leave here entirely. And see if there's... There we go. Spartaca encyclopedia over here or something that I can pick up. No, just ways out. Alright, okay.
Good. Let's decipher the encoded words in the message.
Spartaca has
Watson
2
found at
pages.
the
Thank
London
you
hospital.
for pointing that out. That is obviously the other one that I'm missing. Oh, it's under the animals as well. Okay, alright. There we go. Thank you. Now we're using both of those. There we go. Alright. Oh, now we've got access to all the letters down here. Unless they were here before and I was just being silly and didn't notice them. A V and an I. That's on page 12. I would have thought it would have said, hey, you're done. Okay, that says 17. So obviously they couldn't encode numbers for some reason. I'm right about the Roman numerals. Okay, thank you. Alright, but... Okay, so... Can I just grab letters and put them in places like that? I can. Alright, okay. No, undo that. I don't think that's a C. I was just checking. Oh, I can reset, I guess. There we go. You must search in the inventory for 2 documents to permit you to resolve the puzzle. Next, click on the document index letters that you will have found. Place them in the boxes corresponding to the correct symbols. So, is this 12? And that's Valerian? And that one isn't anything. So, what does that? Search for the inventory for 2 documents that will put you to resolve this puzzle. Done that. Next, click on the document's index letters that you will have found and place them in the correct boxes corresponding to the correct symbols. What? So is this... So are we talking like A is 1? Oh my god, really? Okay, that's how we're doing it, is it? Wow, what a... So it's not even a substitution cipher. Fine. Alright. Is that right? I mean, all of the... Oh, I guess... Alright. Wait, what is... So yes, this is... Okay, so that is half of them. So that is 13. No, that is 23, sorry. Right, I get you. I get you. And that one is 24. Right? Oh no, 14, sorry. Because it's cut off the bottom half. There we go. Now... No, not now. Because that's X, which says it's a J. I mean, I would say that was now. So it's not strictly like that. Okay. So it is a substitution. You expect me to remember what I said? I can't remember what I said. It's one letter. What is one letter? No. So X is one. Yeah, okay, I get that. That's 10 now. That's 9, but that. I mean, but that doesn't make any sense doing it like that. So most of these got to be wrong. How do I? Right, I can right click to get rid of them. Yeah, because that is chopped off part of it. Search in the inventory for 2 documents that will permit you to resolve this puzzle. Done that. Next, click on the document's index letters that you will have found and place them in the boxes corresponding to the correct symbols. We're saying animals is 12. This doesn't have a page number, so that can't be right. Yes, please do. Because I'm obviously completely overthinking this, or something is going on. Page number has nothing to do with it. Alright, okay. So finding the two documents allowed me to go, aha, this is the substitution cipher, and I can put these in. But this is just in order. Take note of the Roman numerals on the main puzzle frame that correspond to the letters. They all cut horizontally in half. Okay, alright, only the top halves of the Roman numerals are seen on the main puzzle frame. Got that. Understood that bit. So the open space between the signs corresponds to V. Yep. 10. Got that. Understood. But that makes that 13. And 13 is an M. In terms of that. But that is obviously wrong. So I'm missing something. How to translate one to the other. Oh. V is not 13. That is true. That is true. And that is new. No, that is 10. Well done. That is instead H. No, wait. That is 8. Which is an H. That is 18. Well, I said that was going to be warehouse, but that's not. Wharf. That is 12. See, that doesn't make any sense. I'm obviously doing something wrong there. So that is 10. But 10 is a J. So I'm obviously... So that is 14. And 14 is new. That is a 10. 10 is a J. That is 23. 23 is a W, so I'm obviously messing something up. Oh, it's the top half of a V. Yes, of course it is. Alright, so it is just... Right, so that is a 15. So 15 is an O. Right, let's go through this one at a time. That is a 13. 13 is an L. That is a 1. That is a 14, which is an N. That is a 9. Which, yeah, that is 19. Except it's not. Where's 19? There it is, S. And that is 21, which is a U. Those are both wrong. So 10 is subject. Obviously done something wrong here. Okay, so 3, 15. There we go. No, 13. That is an M. Yeah. 1, 14, 4. No, not 4. Idiot. No, 4. Correct, idiot. Command, subject, woman. Wharfdale. Oh, deliver. Or delivery. Nope.
Elementary.
Yes, it is. New command. Subject, woman, delivery, Wolftail 17. Alright, yep. I was completely overthinking that. I got it right at the beginning and then just
My dear Watson, I
messed it all up.
congratulate you
I
on
would
your
not have done it without
investigation.
your help.
This letter
Thank you.
seems to well and truly confirm the organised trafficking of bodies in London.
My
I am
God, how dreadful.
grateful
Watson,
of
you
the
must go to the
community
address
that we have
appears in
built
this
up here.
message. I would suggest you take your weapon.
It hasn't left my side since the beginning of this whole affair, Holmes.
I'll also be putting on my workman's disguise again. One never knows.
But what about me, Holmes?
Stay as you are, Watson. At worst, you can pass as my employer. Find Wharfdale Road on the map of London, Watson.
Understood, Holmes.
Find Wharfdale Road on the map of London, Watson.
Understood, Holmes.
Alright, so what you mean is, don't take over Watson, like you were talking of, but just instead find this one. Alright. Man, woman, person, camera, television.
Yes, I have, Holmes.
Here we are, Watson. 17 Wharfdale Road. Let's be careful.
You think so, Holmes? This house seems to be abandoned.
It also seems to have some weird sort of artifacting on the door. Alright, well.
Let's hurry, Holmes. This neighbourhood makes me ill at ease.
Alright, if you insist. Oh, look, we can pick up a wheel over here. I have no idea why, but let's pick it up.
This wheel is in good shape, but it is impossible to remove it. The pin holding it is stuck.
Alright, okay. Well, then we'll need to remove the pin somehow later. We have a pocket knife. Maybe we could use the pocket knife on it to remove the pin.
This wheel is in good
No,
shape,
okay,
but it is
well.
impossible to remove it.
Well, I don't know why we would want to remove it, but hey, look at all these things we can pick up.
This rope seems strong. It is sure to come in handy.
Well,
I
then let's
need
take it.
something.
Oh, pocket knife? Let's just randomly cut down things and pick them up and take them with us for no reason. Haha, your washing is on the floor now. For no real reason other than I wanted it to happen. You know, we really should go and try the door, seeing as that's why we're here. Perhaps it will just let us in.
Closed. This lock is solid, but very old. I should be able to force it. This lock
Okay.
is solid, but
What shall we do, Holmes?
What shall we do, Holmes? Well, let's try and force the lock. Let's try and force it with our... by smashing
this lock is
ourselves
solid,
into
but
Watson
very
repeatedly.
old. I should be able to force it.
What shall we do, Holmes?
Alright. Oh, there was a thing to look at.
Given the layer of dust accumulated in the square, this door must rarely open.
Alright, okay, so don't possibly go in. No, I'm trying desperately to click on going over here. And if there's nothing over in this bit... Ah, here we go, there is a way down there.
Numerous footsteps. Apparently this passage is used frequently.
Okay, so should we not be using this one then? Because it is used frequently and
This
people
door
will...
was recently reinforced. Impossible to open it.
Right, yeah. And instead going in via the front door that nobody uses, because then nobody will be guarding it. Is that what we're talking about here? My word, Holmes. Alright, let's go to first person view so that I can navigate this area. Because it is very difficult to click on things for some reason. Hello. Ah, no, okay.
A tarred cover. There, this piece of tarpaulin is very thin, but solid enough for our purposes.
But what the devil are you doing, Holmes?
I have absolutely no idea, Watson. I'm just picking things up. I'm a protagonist in a video game. in a point-and-click video game, as you can see from our first-person perspective.
No, I can't do that.
Alright, so I can move
This
this.
trolley seems to be in good condition, apart from the broken wheel, of course.
So I guess I can move this so that I can climb in through this window up here.
Look, if we lift a board from this window, we should be able to pass through. But first we have to get ourselves up there.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
You are joking, Holmes?
No, I'm not. Oh.
This stone was blocking the wheel.
Alright. I mean, I don't think that's a good idea to remove the stone that was blocking the wheel to begin
This
with.
trolley seems to be in good condition, apart from the broken wheel, of course.
Alright, well, in which case I need to... Alright, yeah, that's... And that's pushing you, I guess, yep. There is you. Okay, so I've got... I don't know why I would want that. Alright. No. Can I use the rope? I'm guessing not.
This lock is solid, but very old. I should be able to force it.
What shall we do, Holmes?
Do we want to force it now that we have an alternate way of doing this?
This wheel is in good shape, but it is impossible to remove it. The pin holding it is stuck.
I suppose you're going to suggest that tar works like oil, are
This
you?
wheel is in good shape,
No?
but it
Okay.
is impossible to remove it. The pin holding it is stuck.
Alright, is there another wheel we can make? Oh my goodness. Perhaps we should investigate this rubbish which appears to phase in and out of existence. Is that not far more important, Holmes? No? Alright. Alright, well, let's see if I've missed something. You're going to
Nothing
tell
of
me...
interest here.
Exactly, yeah, you're going to tell me don't go that way. You are a water fountain. I guess you're meant to supply water to this area. Because I'm just trying to remember the last time I saw... Not a fountain, sorry, a pump. I'm trying to remember the last time I've actually seen a pump anywhere. Right. I don't want you. I mean, I suppose I could try throwing the rope up at that? Nope.
Look, if we lift a board from this window, we should be able to pass through. But first we have to get ourselves up there.
You are joking, Holmes?
I mean, this is only one wheel short, so if I hold it on this bit and you push it along, Watson, then... Watson? Watson? I heard you say things. Have I gone insane again? Alright, okay. There's a wheel. Ah! Ah! Don't do that, Watson. But if I lift this and you push, then we can get it over there without needing to get a wheel. You down for that, Watson?
What are we doing, Holmes?
You down for that, Watson? No?
No, I can't do that.
Alright, okay. Okay, so the door is impossible to open. We have a wheel that we can't get off. And this door says...
This lock is solid, but very old. I should be able to force it.
What shall we do, Holmes?
Then force it. I mean, let's just look at that lock for a moment, shall we? Do you see how there is absolutely no hole in the keyhole part of this? What they've done is they've stuck a door handle onto a solid piece of wood. So, I mean, it won't do anything. I mean, I have no idea what you're referring to by that thing in the chat there, but don't be silly. That's beneath an Englishman. Could apply to just about anything that anybody could possibly do here. Alright, so can I force it with a knife?
This lock is solid, but very old. I should be able to force it.
What shall we do, Holmes?
There, by sliding this piece of tarred tarpaulin, I was able to quite simply force the lock. Let's go in.
Incredible.
Are you kidding? What the... This was just me... I will try using everything on everything. What the hell? Unless we're talking about me, like, holding the piece of tarpaulin and, like, pushing on it so as to muffle the sound somehow? I question the logic on so many things. Maybe they thought, I mean, you wrap your hand in something thick and heavy when you're going to break a window so that your hand doesn't get cut when you break the window. Perhaps the designers thought that, you know, wrapping your hand in something is a magical way to open things, seeing as you can open a window that way by breaking it. Is that in any way possible? Of all of the games that should have moon logic, Sherlock Holmes is the one that it should least have it, because I mean, Sherlock Holmes is all about deductive reasoning, or supposed deductive reasoning. I don't think it was deductive in the end, was it? It's inferences that he takes it from.
There's something here.
Okay. Yes, that's right, there is. Oh, we're moving it so that we can lift. There we go, okay. Ah, and there's pulleys around it. Do we have... No, okay, but we've got... Here we go.
We must find a way to get down through it, Watson.
Incredible.
Oh, okay, I don't need to use the rope to do it. Fine. I thought the rope... Can I... Watson, you're in the way. I want to look at the rest of the house. Like these.
These jars contain chemical products. I have no idea what they are for.
You're a chemist, Holmes. Oh, look. Poison. Art supplies.
Some makeup applicators.
Oh, okay. Alright, rolled up tubes of stuff. Alright, oh, fine. If that is makeup. I guess concealer or something maybe, but... Or skin moisturizer? No, I guess there are lipsticks at the back there, I don't know. Oh.
These little metal instruments are rather curious. I'll take one.
Nobody will be able to spot that I've taken one out of this box. Alright, doors. We can't go any further. Yeah, alright. Oh.
I need something.
For the stairs? I presume you could tie a rope around that to lower yourself down. You know, I just came up here. Is you going to tell me door is closed?
This door was recently reinforced. Impossible to open it.
Alright, okay. So you definitely had to find the thing down there to lower yourself down. Alright, well, let's get the rope at the ready.
Excellent.
There
now,
we go.
On to the next step.
The next step is learning how the rope somehow phases through the
I
floor.
will go down alone, Watson. Try to cover for me if someone should happen along.
Understood, Holmes.
I think you got a bit confused there, game. I don't think... I was able to phase through that. Alright, well, if you're going to do that, I mean, I can't...
It is a stretcher that can be dismantled into 2 pieces. I have to find a way to take it upstairs, I think. I'll be needing it.
Really? Alright. And look, there's a key. No, you don't want that key? Alright, okay.
Here's an electrical mechanism. Turning the handle should supply it with energy. It would seem that there is a broken connection.
I mean, yes, Sherlock Holmes is a man of many talents, as you point out. But a man of being able to phase through things? Somehow... I don't remember that in the Sherlock Holmes canon. Oh.
A coffin, recently made and already broken.
Is that broken from the inside out?
A pointed poker. This is sure to come in handy.
Well, I was actually coming over here to look at the fire that's going on inside. But I'll take the poker.
Closed.
Yes. Congratulations on noticing that. Okay.
Rings, wedding rings, gold teeth. I daren't imagine where they came from.
Can I... Because I'm just going to pointedly stare at this coffin. Then back at the teeth and the jewellery. And then the coffin. And then the teeth and the jewellery. My word. I know how it's working. It's because somehow they're phasing through objects. That is where it is coming from, right? Something is happening that allows us to phase
This
through
old
objects.
box must have held nails a long time ago. Nothing of interest.
Stop imagining things.
Pincers.
Alright, okay.
Hammer. I'll take it.
Alright, anything else? Oh, vice.
This may come in handy. This may come in handy.
Yeah, I get that it may come in handy. What do I want to put in the vice? Oh, I can bend the metal bar. No?
This may come in handy. This may come in handy.
Thank you. Which one's that? Okay, no, let's escape from this one. No, close, and then look at the inventory items. What have we got? Pocket knife, poker, metal stick, pincers, hammer. What happened to my stretcher? No? Aha! Poker with hammer. Alright. Well, poker with hammer. Can I now use you on the vice?
This may come in handy.
No.
This may come in handy.
Alright, it may come in handy. Is this the way to get out of the cellar? Because the door is
Rings,
closed.
wedding rings, gold teeth. I daren't imagine where they came from.
I imagine I might be able to smash the door open by, like, putting the poker... No, not the knife, the poker.
Closed.
No, okay. By putting the poker sort of in the door wedge and then smashing it with a hammer until it forces it open. Oh!
Clothing that appears to be destined to be incinerated.
Well, yeah, that goes in there.
Excellent. Now, on to the next step.
Alright. Did I do that with my poker and hammer, did I? Alright.
This box is broken. The wires must be reconnected. Pray, think.
Alright. Oh, is this... No, okay. So am I just trying to do this without crossing over the wires? Because that seems remarkably simple. Why can I not click on that one? What's going on here? Okay. I don't know why some can be clicked on and some can't. I don't know what the logic is. Oh, is it that you can only do it in absolute
Elementary.
verticals and... Right, okay. Yep. Thank you. That is just the conclusion I was coming to. Is... No, it is not. Okay, alright. So do you work now? I can send up the stretcher. Oh.
That's good, Holmes. I don't know why you brought this thing back up, but I can take it.
Perfect, Watson.
Alright. Go on, take it. Somehow take it through the closed doors.
The fuse box is burned. The lift is blocked. I'll have to find another way out.
Well, there's limited ways out here. Can you get out a window? No. Could you perhaps climb up that hole? No? Okay.
Closed.
Yeah, I know it's closed. I want you to open. Can you do that?
Closed. 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 Closed.
No, okay. So we are just devolving into use object on every other object. Alright, let's stand here with our back to it. Press space. Okay, we've still got... Oh, we've got the key now. Right, okay, and we can bend the key.
This bent key just needs a little repair job to make it usable.
Yep. Where are we? Key on vice.
This may come in handy.
It make... Can I...
This may come in handy.
Alright, okay. Do I need to, like, use this on that or something beforehand? No? Alright, no, not that way either. Right,
This may come in handy.
do the thing I couldn't do before.
This may come in handy.
Which was get the key. Alright, let's leave this bit and just see if I'm missing something that I can't. Can I just... What was that? Oh, okay. Footsteps.
Numerous
footprints.
footsteps. Apparently this passage is used frequently.
The footprints, not footsteps. I made that mistake by error, but I realised my error immediately and corrected it. Turn the device to the right edge of the table so that it's closed. Place the bank key on the top of the closed files. Okay. So do that.
This may come in handy.
And then put the key on top of the vice. That's not how a vice works. You put the thing between the stuff and then you turn it so that it's closed, so that it holds it in place. Alright, okay. If you want to do... I should not be expecting logic from a Sherlock Holmes game. I am sorry. Alright? Okay. Alright, now bang it with the metal thing.
No, I can't do that.
Alright, use the tongs then. There we go. And then take it out before doing the vice, because that's how vices work.
Let's hope that it really is the key to this door.
And so, Holmes?
Oh, that was you up there. Okay, hi. Hello.
What do you think, Holmes?
Do you have the stretcher? Alright, so now if the pin's stuck, maybe I can pull it out with the tongs?
This wheel is in good shape, but it is impossible to remove it. The pin holding it is stuck.
Yep, that's why I wanted to use the tongs.
This little instrument will serve perfectly as a pin punch.
But what the devil are you doing, Holmes?
Well, I mean, we're going over here to fit the wheel on the thing.
Elementary.
But what the devil are you doing, Holmes?
What, Watson? Look, when there are telephones, or you're communicating via written message, like an email or a letter, it's fine to not be in view of a person when you're talking to them. But ordinarily, when you can easily walk up to someone, be speaking directly to their face, or if they're working on something, you know, talk behind them so that they know. Don't just stand around the corner, hiding out of view, saying things. Watson didn't get the stretcher. Thank you for telling me. I thought he said he was going to get the stretcher. Ah! Okay. Well, that's a thing. Oh, and now of course I can get the stretcher from... Look, it's just a door. It might be a lock, it might be a closed door, but look, this is also a closed door, and look what I can do to that. I am Sherlock Holmes. Doors do not defeat me. Sherlock phasing activated, indeed. Ah! You saw that, right? The door did its weird thing again. Okay, but now I need to open it to do it. Apparently, witnessing a door shutting is all it takes for me to lose my Sherlock phasing. Alright, let's push you over that.
No, I can't do that.
What are you talking about?
This stone was blocking the window.
Oh, right, okay, yes, because it was holding it up before. Now we can move it.
Excellent. Now, on to the next step.
The next step is to climb up here, right?
Look, if we lift a board from this window, we should be able to pass through. But first we have to get ourselves up there.
Right.
You are joking, Holmes?
No, I'm not. I mean, that's why this is here. Okay. Oh, okay.
I need something.
So I need to fix the stretcher first of all, do I? So if I do those on there we go. We've got a wooden stretcher. Then I can put the stretcher here, and I mean, it's a slippery surface, but I guess we can use it. What do you need?
Look, if we lift a board from this window, we should be able to pass through. But first we have to get ourselves up there.
You are joking, Holmes?
No. I'm most definitely not. Okay, do I need to hammer something in there? Yeah, there we go. Now we've got a way to climb up there. Neat.
I hope this ladder will support my weight.
It's not a ladder. It's a stretcher that you have chopped holes in. You have made its structural integrity less sound. Alright, and now we can use maybe the tongs. Yeah, there we go.
Let's go.
Let's go, yeah!
God, Holmes, where are we?
For us to find out, my friend. This woman is dead, Watson.
Yes, several days ago, Holmes, but the body is perfectly preserved. No odour, no visible decomposition.
Well, thank you for that, Watson. Eyeballs.
Glass eyes in all shapes and all colours. It's a puzzle box. Let's see if I can open it.
Oh, God. Well, right. So I need to make 0. So that's 0. Can I swap these around? No, I can't. Oh, okay, so I'm removing them bit by bit, am I? Alright, well 6 can go there. Another 6. I guess the 5 and the 1. And now a 1. Oh. I can't do that. Unless 8 and 7, I mean that makes 15. But 8 minus 7 gives us a 1. Unless, I mean that gives us 11, which has a 1 at the end. Okay, so it's just the final digit that matters. Alright, okay. Yes. This puzzle is random. Alright, so 7. So that's a 7. So is that. Alright, let's have that as a 7. And then a 5. Oh, well, okay, yep. 7 and 8, that's 15. 2. That 3, 3, 4, 2 is 12, which ends in a 2. 5. 7, 8 is 15. 4.
There we are. Magnificent.
Cool. That was not difficult. I am glad of that.
This square object is very unusual.
Alright. Here in the information that the boss was able to find about the client. Is that here is the information? No, wait, that is even worse. Here in the information that boss was able to find about the client. Ethel loved pink and spoke in a composed and soft voice. Oh, spiritualism. Right. Dead person, take the things. Oh, look at this thing that looks like a thing that you might have had buried with your loved one. I produce it through the ether with my spiritualism powers. They wanted you to have it. They didn't want to be buried with it. Now, pay me lots of money. Anyway, Ethel loved pink and spoke in a composed and soft voice. At the end, she couldn't do more than whisper, but she was still able to sing some of the Schubert tunes that she loved. She would undoubtedly have been a virtuoso on the violin if her husband hadn't impeded her. Instructions: pink robe, assorted jewellery, seance planned for 1 week hence, but the body will be taken today or tomorrow by 2 chaps that the boss recruited. Their sign of recognition will be a triangle and a square attached with a red ribbon. No worries, they seem to be professionals, won't be a problem. Important, mind the quality of your lime for fixing the false eyes. During seance 4, the boss had asked me to close the eyelids of the ghost so that the clients didn't notice anything, because an eye started to fall out. He was furious, wasn't able to proceed with the symbiotic culmination, which alone permits us to get the client's full cooperation and make off with the maximum. Transfiguration is the key, as he always says. The boss asked me to make known that if in the future such negligence was repeated, some of us may well be part of the next spectacle, in the starring role. I hope the message is understood. Alright, well...
This letter speaks of a sign of recognition. Interesting.
Indeed, and now we have a square, so now we're just looking for a triangle and a red ribbon.
Look, Holmes, a label from the London hospital. It must be a corpse stolen from the London hospital.
Yeah. One would think so. Ah, there's a triangle.
This cheap jewel must be an accessory of some sort.
Now we're just looking for a red... There we go.
This may come in handy.
A red ribbon. Alright, let's mix them all together. Square and triangle attached. What a great description
These
you have
clothes are new, just like the deceased's dress. I imagine her clothes were changed. Look at this photo. It is inscribed Ethel Broome Street, 1851 to 1878. This young woman who died 10 years ago looks like the one stretched out on this table.
Alright.
Look at this photo.
Yeah, I know that. I cannot use items on you. Alright. So somebody is going to dress up as Ethel? So what, they're exhuming corpses so that they can get to look like her? Plumbers, Smith and Ferguson. Alan Slane and Son. Something fancy and wire. Souvenir of Liverpool, autumn 1883. I give you my love, my Alexis. Mum.
This old photo shows a young man dressed after the fashion of an employee in front of a shop.
Hello there. Oh, you've got the thing tied onto your stuff. Prince Alexandre Raskolnikov. Raskolnikov. Spiritualism. Contact with the hereafter. After becoming celebrity at the court of the Tsar of all of Russia for having invoked the greatest figures of the past, such as Napoleon, Ivan the Terrible, Alexander the Great, and Robin Hood, Prince Alexandre Raskolnikov is now in the service of the humble. His exceptional gifts of divination allow him to invoke your dearly departed to make them come back to life under your very eyes. They will speak to you and will appear in the window of time created by the vital energy of your servant. Well. Yep.
Amusing. The man in the photo taken in 1883 and the one on Prince Raskolnikov's leaflet are one and the same, and no more a prince or a Russian than you or I, Watson.
I don't know. With your accents, maybe you are indeed.
Strange smell. What do you think, Watson?
A zinc chloride solution without a doubt. A product generally injected into cadavers to help preserve them.
Ah, good.
Someone made up this corpse. The lips have been coloured and the rings around the eyes carefully camouflaged. Yes, somebody wanted to give the impression of life.
To what end?
Watson, this corpse was embalmed and made up and dressed to look like a woman who had died 10 years earlier. All is clear, Watson. A charlatan, passing himself as a prince, making the dead come back by using corpses as puppets.
Which explains the disappearance of corpses at the London hospital. It was to fuel this sordid entertainment.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything else we can learn in here. Oh, apparently there is. Makeup again.
Some makeup applicators.
Same as before. Alright. Hold on 1 second. Boop. Alright, well let's try using the door, and here it say, it's closed, and you can't phase through this one, Sherlock.
This door was recently reinforced. Impossible to open it.
Alright, not quite what I thought it was going to say, but close enough. So I guess we're done here? Time to leave? You going to say something?
What shall we do, Holmes?
Let's climb out the window.
I hear a cab stopping in the courtyard. Someone's coming.
It is probably the dealers, Watson, but instead of running, what if we were to meet them, if we managed to win their trust?
Yep.
You are joking, Holmes.
Nope. We have the symbol, and they don't know what we look like, so let's go. Why are you so close? Hello there.
Well then, you best tell me why you're here, otherwise I'll make you talk myself.
I'm gonna knife you.
Well then, you best tell me why you're here,
No.
otherwise I'll make you talk myself.
Alright, I won't knife you then. Alright, I'll show you instead this.
Oi, what you doing there, you? It's private in here.
Calm down. We aren't here as tourists.
Quiet.
We have come to collect our packet.
Oh, well then, you just had to say. I was told that you weren't no tramps, but I weren't expecting that you was... Given your get-up, I guess your boss.
Yes.
I'm a medical
the
man.
subject ain't ready yet. I ain't done with it yet. You'll have to come back.
Well,
Oh.
that's, a real problem.
I organs. I organs you.
Say, we have personal orders too for some organs. You wouldn't know where we can find them.
What type then?
Kidney, uterus.
Oi, I don't hack up my dollies. That's the work of an artist.
But you wouldn't happen to have a colleague who might furnish this type of item.
No, you can't make a copper doing that nowadays. Since the bigwigs made it easy to get stiffs, the medical schools are bursting with bodies to carve up. Docs and students have got all they need. Business is dead. For a few coppers, hospital bloke might help you out, but I don't know for sure. They'd be right in for it if they got caught. It probably just ain't worth it.
I understand. And what do you do with the corpses once you're finished with them?
I don't bother myself with that. But one thing's for sure. After the seance, they're good for nothing but chucking out. I ain't Napoleon's embalmer.
Alright, okay.
Well, if you'll excuse...
You's got a funny way of talking, you.
Oi, it's normal. He's a brain, you see. A thinker at that. Sees you round, old man.
So, Holmes, the corpses that have disappeared from the London hospital are used during seances. Nothing to do with organ trafficking.
Yes, it all suggests nothing of the kind is underway in London. In the medical world, all dealings would be visible, not to mention unnecessary. The crook we met confirmed this viewpoint. It's hard to imagine, therefore, that our Whitechapel killer perpetrated these massacres with the goal of selling the organs.
What lead should we
do
follow
have black
now,
magic
Holmes?
now, though.
Try to learn more about Tumblety. This squibby should give us some information, but first I must stop the journalist Tom Bulling from harming him. I hope my secret police will soon have some information on him. While we wait, Watson, I would ask you to inform your colleagues of your recent discoveries. It would be good if these morbid, ghostly spectacles stopped, and this will need to be done at the London hospital.
You are right, Holmes.
Indeed.
Another false lead followed by the police, Holmes? Yesterday's Times says that a John Fitzgerald, who had claimed responsibility for the murder of Annie Chapman, has finally been released. He was, it says, lying.
That's of little importance, Watson.
It's incredible. It's been more than 3 weeks since the murderer struck, and the tension is as strong as ever. The press won't stop talking about him, and people are still full of fear. Perhaps the killer got what he wanted, people talking about him, and has chosen to stop committing crimes. What do you think, Holmes?
I doubt it, Watson. Everything leads me to believe that he is in hiding and waiting for the right moment. The area is packed with police, and that would obviously hamper his work.
You think he will start again, Holmes?
I have every reason to believe nothing will stop him short of his arrest or his death. Sadly, our investigation has reached a dead end, and I fear that we'll need another victim to get back on track.
Yes, how awful. And what of the case of the burnt mat? Have you resolved that?
Oh, that's a matter of little interest, and resolving will be of no benefit, above all to Miss Fleming. Ha! I hear the footsteps of my faithful Wiggins on the stairs. The game is afoot again, Watson.
Did I miss something? I can't remember the burnt mat.
Mr. Holmes, the scribbler resurfaced. At last word, Pounce saw him racing to Central News Agency where he works.
Excellent, Wiggins. And still nothing on the doctor?
Sorry, Mr. Holmes. He's one sleek yank, but we'll find him.
Good work. Here's something for you. I must leave you, Watson. If I can get my hands on this bulling, I will have much more interesting news on the bothersome Tumblety. I have only to change. If you can, Watson, I entreat you to stay here and await my word. We may not be more than two when the time to act comes.
You can count on me, Holmes.
Yes, Holmes. You can count on me to sit here in my chair and do nothing until you call on me, and possibly not even then. I'm already dressed up as my workman outfit. Alright. Well, as Holmes goes out to tackle the notoriously bad journalist, or the notorious journalist at least, I think this an open door to leave through. Indeed. Well, I think that this is where we will leave it for the day. So let us just save. You want to save this game? Yes, I would love to save this game. Thank you. Have I got more? I have. Okay, look at all these ones. Alright, but yes, there we go. 3 to 6 of 4. I'm not sure how that works, but anyway. Thank you all so very much for coming here and watching me stumble through this game with its great logic and its phasing abilities of Sherlock Holmes, famous as they are throughout the canon of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I appreciate each and every one of you who is coming here, whether live and in person or later on the VOD. I really do appreciate any views or whatever you do with these videos. I would love to build up a sense of community around this, as Sherlock Holmes would say. But hey. Limited time logic, no doors. That is an excellent one. Well done. Anyway, as I was saying, we'll be back with this on Tuesday. for more Point and Click Tuesday. And we will be back on Monday with, I guess, what is also a Point and Click game with There Is No Game, Wrong Dimension, which we had fun with yesterday. Or at least I had fun with it yesterday. I hope you did too. But until the next time, actually, let's go here and have this violin music to serenade us out of here. As I was saying, until the next time, I have been Richard, and now the music has stopped, and this has been LMTDTMFFR, or, say it with me now, limited time offer, no vowels, and you have fun.